Welcome to the Shekina Meditation Podcast, created by Shekina Community members. Shekina communities are dedicated to creating free devotional spaces of Christian practice for spiritual seekers and travelers around the world. We post Christ-centered guided meditation each week to help you in your personal or small group practice. You can find episode, show notes, and other information at shekinacommunity.com.
Hi, this is Ro.
This is Ray.
And we are at week 19 of our podcast. We are happy as wee little clams to be here.
It's Thursday, the 17th of January, as we record this.
Dear listeners, this podcast is supported by you. Because this podcast is about meditation, we want to keep it ad-free. So our beloved patrons at patreon.com support us for as little as $1 a month. And patrons get extra audio every month. You can find us at patreon.com/Shekina Meditation Podcast.
Supporting this podcast helps to keep our Shekina communities running and free for travelers and spiritual seekers. And it helps us know that you appreciate what we're doing and putting this podcast into the world. Patrons, you are the best.
Yes.
You make us feel like running on the spot and then doing 7 jumping jacks.
And I need a fair bit of energy to do that many jumping jacks. So that's how good they make us feel.
Maybe even a few push-ups, which is a lot.
I love these patrons.
Yes, they're amazing. And really, when I say supporting our places, there's so many things that we do to keep them running, like cooking food, paying rent, all these things. So thank you so much for your support.
Woo!
How was your week, Ro?
It was super busy fun.
What did you do?
We have had meals with people every night this week. We've had lots of visitors in this season, which has been super great. We have a family here from Byron Bay at the moment in Australia visiting us, which is fun. So we took them to the yummy Thai place that we like to take all our visitors. And
the one with the big tables.
Mm-hmm, exactly. You know the one. Mm-hmm. And what else happened this week? Oh, we had Women's Circle, which was beautiful. Just a few of us women gathering at the garden to chat and pray and hear from each other. We are continuing to work on the garden beds, making them into brick garden beds. And so we had a whole bunch of people at the garden today digging one out and absolutely went crazy on it and did it so quick, and I was so stoked. I couldn't get more stoked on how quickly work was happening when we had just a few extra people.
I saw that. I drove up and it was like just a whole horde of people.
So great.
Working on one garden bed. When
there's usually 2, 3, 4 people working, when there's suddenly 6, 8, 10, it just makes
it goes so fast.
So exciting. Super cool. And another thing some of our visitors did today, which was fun, was make signs for all the fruit trees in the food forest. So they hand painted, some of these are teenagers and kids, and they were hand painting all the signs that say guava, coconut, pomegranate, all the different stuff that we've got down there. Yeah, it's going to be beautiful.
That's cool. That's going to be amazing to walk through and see what everything actually is.
I know. It's so good. It won't look like craziness. People will be able to see what we have planted. It's exciting.
That's so cool.
How about you? Tell me what happened.
Well, I think I've been running a little too hard for a long time. Mm-hmm. And, we all do that sometimes, right? But this time it coincided with some weird health things, and so I have been taking a bit of a break and not doing as much around the garden, just focusing on homeschool. I started seminary last week.
Yes.
So I'm still getting my head around what part of the week to fit all this reading in. Mm-hmm. The first week I thought I had it down, and the second week I was like, oh, there's a lot more reading this week. Okay. So I'm figuring that out and just resting a bit, staying at home more, and hoping to feel a bit better soon.
Yeah, good choices.
So we've just had so much going on. It's been the most active winter ever. I think, because first of all, our crazy big community lunches, then our crazy big Christmas, which was amazing and big. And then we had guests that we've been longing to have for years. Yes. So Ben and Karen, who are old, dear, wonderful friends of ours, came for almost 3 weeks, and we had such a good time with them. Our friend Claire is here, Claire Howard. She is amazing. She's famous among transients. Yeah. She's an amazing woman. And then my dear friend who I've known since I was 17 is here. Yes. So Yeah, just amazing guests. And then our friends Tina and Samuel are here today. They're coming for dinner any minute, actually.
Any minute now.
Any minute.
It's so fun having these people who, like, some of us or our families have known for years and years and years, and then like getting to meet your childhood friends, you getting to meet our childhood friends. We had friends over last weekend that I've known since I was 11.
Wow.
Like, crazy. It's so fun getting to know each other's like families in our community and our extended relos and good dear friends.
Because we talk about everybody so much, and then they finally get to meet you.
Yeah, it's lovely. What a week.
Yeah, lots going on. We got a bit of an update from the community in India, too.
Yes.
Shekina Community.
Thank you, Laura, for sending us a little update. They've had lots of big community lunches at the moment and lots of music, which sounds delightful. They're in the middle of their high season as well.
Yeah, they've been running weekly movement meditations, art meditation, as well as their regular meditation. And they also they're having tango and South American dancing classes.
Awesome.
From really good friends of theirs on the rooftop. That sounds amazing.
Yeah, that sounds so fun. I want to go and join in South American dancing classes.
Yeah, teach me to dance.
Yeah.
I'm going to dance.
They've also just kicked off a weekly Bible circle at Adam and Nadine's house in the evenings. That sounds so good. I love those sorts of things.
And the last devotion circle that they had, they were spending time together remembering and reflecting on what God has done in their lives. And then they took some time to make a piece of art to remember it, to put it in a tangible place and remember the things that God has done for them.
How beautiful. It's so great hearing that there are some similar things happening in India and then some exciting other things.
Yeah.
And to share ideas. It's awesome.
I love hearing from them.
So today's meditation is a Lectio Divina, and it's guided by Ray, and it's on Psalm 84, verses 1 to 7, recorded at Shekina Garden in Thailand. This meditation is going to have 3 parts. During the first part, Ray will help you prepare just to move into a quiet space in your heart, to settle the body and the mind a little bit. Then she will read through the verses slowly with lots of space in between. And in the third part, you can either journal your experience if you're meditating by yourself, or you could even meditate in a group and journal your experience, I guess. Or if you're with a small group, we would suggest to share together. So try to share from the heart, take it in turns, really listen to each other. You might want to use a talking stick and pass it around and let each person just take as long as they want to share whatever happened for them from the experience. We really, when we're at Shekina Garden here, we really tell people that they can share whatever they want. If they loved it, if they hated it, if they have questions, any response is fine and is very valid. And nothing is too small to share.
Let's begin. Welcome to Shekina Meditation today. I'm Rachel. I'll be guiding you through a Lectio Divina meditation on Psalm 84. One of the most beautiful passages of Scripture in the Bible. I love it. And meditation today is an opportunity to sit in the silence, inviting the divine presence, the Holy Spirit, to come and speak to you. We sit together with God, with His presence, being with us, engaging in words that come from His heart. I encourage you today to be like a child and to experience this however you feel. Try to move beyond what you know already and into your imagination, engaging with the words, letting them wash over you, playing with them, And if you find that you're distracted, simply bring yourself back, and certainly don't start any kind of litany of words about how you're not doing it right or anything like that. Coming back to focus again and again is what meditation is. So bring yourself back. When you drift, bring yourself back. There will be 3 parts to our meditation today. As normal, we'll start with some preliminaries, getting ready in our bodies and our minds, becoming more quiet, moving into the Lectio Divina, where I'll read the verses with a lot of space. And then we'll begin our sharing time. In your sharing time, talk about what you really felt. You can either write it or share it with a group. It's really a good way to get to know people when they share from their experience of meditation. It goes deep very quickly, and really learn to listen. Let's begin by finding a way to sit that feels comfortable. Practice sitting upright as much as you can, straightening your spine, moving your neck or your shoulders if they're tense. Move your body in a way that will relax you. And keep you aware at the same time. And bring your awareness to your breath. As you draw air into your lungs, follow it with your thoughts all the way in and then all the way back out. What a gift. Follow this gift into your body, imagining as it brings nourishment, oxygen into your bloodstream and then to every part of your body. Bring your awareness to your sense of touch. Become aware of where you are connected to the ground or the couch or the chair beneath you. Where in your body your weight makes you have like a full connection to the space around you, the surfaces around you. And then also the air on your skin. Become aware of the sounds around you. You may have a combination of sounds that come from nature or from people. Listen for the quietest sound. Take some time to listen and isolate each sound, listening to it. Sounds can add to your meditation, and they can be a reminder to come back. If you drift away and then you suddenly realize, you hear a sound and you realize you've been gone for a while, they can remind you to come back. We all come to the circle with many thoughts. We have things that we did already today. We have lists of things to do later. We have thoughts about conversations or ideas. We're going to try to create a space of focus that's separate, that's set apart, place of meditation and focus. So let's begin by looking at our thoughts. Watch your thoughts as they run through your mind. Imagine that you're watching a stream of them go by. Maybe it's a real stream, like a river or a little creek. Take a moment and watch your thoughts go by. And as you watch, imagine that you walk along this stream and then you find a pond. And the pond is very still. It's your place of focus. It's a quiet place. If you find yourself distracted by thoughts, bring yourself back to this pond, this quiet place, away from the stream of thoughts. This is a place of welcome. You're not alone here. The Spirit of God has invited you, and it's a place of love. If you feel comfortable, you can take a moment to speak a prayer or a desire or a question to God in this moment for this time. Maybe something like, I'm here, or I want to meet you. Psalm 84, verses 1 to 7. How lovely is your dwelling place, O Lord of hosts. My soul longs, yes, faints for the courts of the Lord. My heart and flesh sing for joy to the living God. Even the sparrow finds a home, and the swallow a nest for herself, where she may lay her young at your altars, O Lord of hosts, my King and my God. Blessed are those who dwell in your house, ever singing your praise. Blessed are those whose strength is in you, in whose heart are the highways to Zion. As they go through the valley of Baca, they make it a place of springs.
The early rain also covers it with pools. They go from strength to strength. Each one appears before God in Zion. How lovely is your dwelling place, O Lord of hosts. My soul longs, yes, faints, for the courts of the Lord. My heart and flesh sing for joy to the living God. Even the sparrow finds a home, and the swallow a nest for herself, where she may lay her young. At your altars, O Lord of hosts, my King and my God. Blessed are those who dwell in your house, ever singing your praise. Blessed are those whose strength is in you, in whose heart are the highways to Zion. As they go through the valley of Baca, they make it a place of springs. The early rain also covers it with pools. They go from strength to strength. Each one appears before God in Zion. How lovely is your dwelling place, O Lord of hosts. My soul longs, yes, faints for the courts of the Lord. My heart and flesh sing for joy to the living God. Even the sparrow finds a home, and the swallow a nest for herself, where she may lay her young, at your altars, O Lord of hosts, my King and my God. Blessed are those who dwell in your house, ever singing your praise. Blessed are those whose strength is in you, in whose heart are the highways to Zion. As they go through the valley of Baca, they make it a place of springs. The early rain also covers it with pools. They go from strength to strength. Each one appears before God in Zion. Take a few moments. Return to your breath.
When you are ready, take a few deep breaths and begin your time of journaling or sharing with others. Thank you for joining today. There will be a new guided meditation each week, so don't forget to subscribe on iTunes or sign up for our newsletter to get podcasts delivered to your inbox at www.shekinacommunity.com/podcast newsletter. Have a beautiful week. Blessings to you.